What's up, people? Bless up, bless up. Welcome back to Flint Food and Adventure TV. As you can see, people, no more though. You know, so me have two fish. Me have two fish, you know. I want to make some. I'm going to season up these fish. First of all, I rinse them off, clean them up. Then some vinegar, salt, and lemon juice. So now, I want to season them up and then make them put them down for a minute. I'll cut them this way. So make two fish. And then we're going to season them up. Well, that's what I want to do right now. Right. We'll season up them fish and put them down. Make some fried fish. And then we're going to make some, I want to try some carrot, sweet potato, seasoned rice. That's what I want. I make it once before and it come out good. But no, I use the wrong rice with it. Sorry my people, one of my fingers sprayed, man. I sprayed my second finger, so I have to be careful over anything. But that's part of the job. Sometimes you get your hands spraying on the job. It's just a job. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? So now, I have some fish. So what I want to do, then put a splice on the side so you can just season up in between it down. Nice. Right? Throw some seasoning inside of it, some Maggi seasoning. Right. Let's season up some fish. We're gonna make some fried fish. I'm not really big on steamed fishing, really. You know, I realize when I fry my fish, I have it come out much better. So, I'm gonna put my fish in this. Right. And this is some scenes from Cool Runnings. So, the only thing I don't like about the seasoning, it have lots of grains in it that I don't like. So, season on fish, get it nice and seasoned, and then we have some pepper with it. Nice. So you season up your fish, you want your fish to taste good in the end of it, you know, peeps. Okay? You want the fish to taste good, come out good, look good. Alright, nice. What this? I'm supposed to be wearing my gloves with this, but sometimes I wear my gloves, sometimes I wear two of them, sometimes I wear one. Okay? I'm not even going to put black pepper on these. No. I just want some seasoning. Rub them up. Nice. Look at it now. See? Alright, my peeps. Two fish. Two big boys. Now season them up. What we want to do now, we don't want to fry them right away now. We're going to put them back in. Make them stay there. We're going to marinate it. Cover them up. Not once. But cover them up twice. See? So why them cover up? I put it right in front of my camera. No. I know why I took off one of the gloves. Because I was gonna grate some carrots. So let me wash out with gloves on my hand at the same time. Alright, my people, so now so what we have here, we have 3-piece things now, right? 1 sweet potato, 2 small carrots. What we're gonna do with these? I'll tell you, what? I'm gonna use this. This is everything that I want for my seasoned rice, right? I have my garlic, my onions, we have some thyme, sweet bell pepper. So this is all we're gonna do. My little piece of grater, it was an older one, but it's about 5 years running, so I can't complain. And it's still working. So first I'm gonna grate my potato. And we're not gonna juice this out. There's no juicing. We're gonna use everything in it. So I'm grating it. So I want it to be small. I like to call it some healthy seasoned rice. So every day I make seasoned rice. If I'm cooking rice, I don't want plain rice. Okay? If it's not rice and peas, it gotta be some form of seasoned rice. So what I did, I come up with my own invention of food I want to try. I want a combination, right? And so far so good. You know, I make turmeric seasoned rice. I make cabbage seasoned rice. Peeps, I try a lot of seasoned rice. Even some that I didn't show on camera, really. Alright, nice. See? See that, babes? That's all from my rice. Some people they juice it out and then throw away the trash of the potato. Well, I don't do that. Then I'm not gonna waste food like that, because if I cook the potato by itself, I don't throw in nothing. I would eat everything, everything. So why am I gonna grate it and then juice it out just to get the juice and then throw away the rest of it? Don't make sense. Well, that's just me, anyways. But as you know, each is to his own. Now we have 2 pieces of carrot, not even so small carrot. I want a piece of this carrot, and I want to use 2 of them really. See, that's a good look. It's a pretty good look, people. Alright, coming down to the bump. Hard to squeeze. See? My fingers spraying. And when I sprayed it, I didn't feel it really until the very next day. Then on the job lifting up some stuff. You know, and then I have some heavy bricks, some large bricks, about this large. Lifting it up, and the bricks kind of slip out of me because it was wet and I'm wearing gloves, and I use my one finger holding up one side of it, trying to catch it back before I drop it and break it, and that's when I realized my finger sprained, and I didn't feel it at the same time. When I wake up the next day and I'm trying to use my hand, I realize my finger sprained. And everybody says, oh, can't go to the doctor, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, what? It's not everything I want to go to the doctor, because I don't trust doctors, right? Doctors are only there to make money. I don't care what nobody said. They're all about money. Okay, I want this piece of carrot. Right? I think I said I want a piece, so I'm going to save that piece. But, yeah. So now, I have my carrot. I'm going to cut them some onions, some garlic with that. I'm going to throw it in a pot some water. I'm going to start cook this down. Then I put my rice into it. Make sure season up the water with everything you want before the rice go in. You see? And that's how I'm going to do it. Alright, so put that there. We want some sweet bell pepper. Nice. I cut up this thing nice in the peels. And keep on screwing up these gloves because they're bigger than my finger, right? So every time the knife gets in to slice them, I go through gloves so quickly, man. Really. Alright, seasoning cut up. One piece of this onions. I'm gonna wash out my onions. Alright, nice. Onion cut up. Green onions. And cut up a piece of garlic. Alright, nice. One peg of garlic, just one single peg of garlic I need because it's rice. You don't want to overpower it with garlic because garlic is very powerful, you know. Alright. Then the rest now, make the rest here. We'll need the rest for something else. What we want next? We want a piece of ghost pepper, people. This is ghost pepper. See? Nice pepper to cook. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not gonna use the whole of this. In this, yes I will, but not with the rice. The rice now I just need just the skin. We just need a piece of it, and that's just to put flavor into the rice. Alright, that's good enough. And then the rest go with the rice, right? So that's what I'm gonna do. Hey. Alright, my baby, so now that's it. We have everything where we want. A sweet potato, carrot, sweet bell pepper, a piece of ghost pepper, garlic, thyme, and then we have other seasoning to throw in it as well. that is it. Yeah, that's my food of the day. Alright, so I'm gonna use this. Make some water in this. Rinse out my pot. Yeah man, we're gonna make some sweet potato, carrot, seasoned rice. That's it. On the fire. So now we have everything we need. We have more time, we need all of this. And you can do the time two-way, you can drop in the whole thing or you can just shred it. But I like to drop in the whole thing because the stick is a part of the time too. Right? You can't just take the leaves off and then leave the stick. No, you gotta use the whole thing. I'll clean out the sink in a minute. But the better there than on the floor. In my recycle. Alright my people, so now my fish done, everything done. We want to go to this fireside now. Right, so watch where I'm going. Turn on the stove. Right away I'm gonna throw these in. I can wait till the water boil up, which I should really. I should wait till the water boil up, then throw these in. Right, but before, right, but before we do that, okay, some lemon, this is some of my secret recipe to make my rice come out good. You guys could never tell me what this is. Right? I'm going to show you. I'll show you the color of it too. See that? It's white, don't it? Yeah, man. This is my secret recipe. You guys would have never know what this is. Can't. Throw it in. Mix them out. Yeah, man. Alright, I'll throw some of my recipe in. Sometimes when you cook food, people, and you cook food so long, you start to create recipe that tastes better than the restaurant food. And so what I'm going to do now, we want some little bit of salt. And don't worry, enough salt not coming out, it's just because the oil is so small, it take a minute to get it out. So a little salt, and I like to call this Maggie bar, right? Small, but it's Maggie. Throw some Maggie bar in it. So I season up the rice before with what do you call it, all the powder season that I need, right? And then this is some powder season with the seed. So those now you will throw in your rice. Right? Make it come out nice. And that is it. Recycle. Alright, now, all-purpose Maggie. That is it. I don't want nothing else in it, but the only thing I want in it, this is basil. A little little bit of herbs. And then once the water boils up, I need to cover for this. Right? My sand. A little bit of oil. Could be, I wish it was. Actually, you know what? I think I have a piece of coconut. Coconut oil. Now, better yet, coconut cream. See, coconut cream is the real deal. 100% pure coconut cream. As it said at the back right here, right on this side, it says, where is it? Where is it again? Okay. No coloring, no preservative. Right on the side there, that means it's what it is. They just grate it, make it form into cream, and then put it as it is. So once you open the bag, you have to put it in the fridge because the fridge is the only preservative to keep it. Otherwise, it will go bad in a minute. Right? So once you keep it in the fridge, when you want it, you just take out a piece where you want and just put back the rest. Yeah, that's it. Alright, my people. Now we'll put back that piece. That piece left for some other time. That is it. So now that we use the coconut cream, we don't need the coconut oil. I do have coconut oil too. But now save that. So this little piece of thing now, this is just to cook up with, you know, with the fish. Have two other things, right? Maybe, and maybe not, right? Because with the seasoned rice coming out, when the seasoned rice is done, you don't want nothing else to go with it, right? So, if I have to make something else like gravy, I will. But at this time, I don't think I need to. I'm just trying not to use too much seasoning. I'm trying not to overpower it with too much seasoning. All right. All right. I'll mash up this. All right, nice. So, I don't want too much garlic in it, so put back a piece of this. And next piece of carrot. I don't know, what should I put it in all or just cut it up to make it a little bit blend with it? I think I'll do that. So I'll cut it in 4. Right? I cut it in 4, which is good. Alright, my water is boiling up now. But let me just cut up the meat first. And I'm trying to cut it up small as I can. Yeah, cut up nice and fine. Alright, nice. In my pepper, I don't want to do nothing. Especially that pepper. Alright, my people. Alright, so my ingredients for my rice: sweet potato, carrot, green onion, sweet bell pepper, tomato, thyme. There's no tomatoes because I used the last one last night. Right? Garlic, right? And then we have some more things scheduled up in it, but you don't want to overpower rice, especially when it comes to steamed rice, seasoned rice. I need this. Alright. Throw this bad boy in. Ooh, steam. Nice. People smell good. Trust me. Gee whiz. It smells wonderful good, really and truly, people. So now, I want to bubble up first, and then once it starts to boil up again, I want to taste it, because I want to make sure the seasoning is up to my standard, what I'm looking for, right? You can't just throw rice in it just because it's ready to go in. No. Alright, I'm gonna put this aside for a minute. Then, what I want is, I need a pot to make some rice. Okay, so, we want this boil up first, and then I can taste it to make sure the taste is up to standard. That's him, brother. Give him, brother. Now, let me taste. Yeah, it's up there, people. Yeah, the taste is up there. It's tastes good. This is my sweet potato carrot seasoned rice, people. and it's good. It's really good. The taste is up, and the pepper come out just as what I thought. Once you don't use the seed, you only get the flavor of the pepper. But if you want it spicy, then you put the seed in. And make sure you don't feed your kids with it. Trust me. Alright, so go and boil up, make it go and boil up for a minute. So I want the carrot and the sweet potato kind of cook before you throw the rice in, because you don't want to throw the rice in and then it still come out hard, because once the rice go in and start boil up, it start to set. Right? Once the rice start to set, that means that it's in the cooking mode. You know, getting better, right? So while that happened, while that's happening, this is what we're gonna do. Got my rice, got to go. I mean, not go, but throw anything. That is it. One bucket of rice. This is an ice cream bucket, but instead of throw it away, you use it for things like this. Alright, make that go and bubble, and then we're done. Once we set this, we don't have the fish for the day with, right? And I could steam them down, but just I don't want to steam. I don't want to steam fish. The reason why I steam fish is not my best, because then I have to fight with the bone even worse. When I fry it, yeah, I just pull out the middle bone, and that's it. But when I steam it, all kind of small bone coming up. You know, I don't really like that. You know, so make we just go and make this cook first. So in about 5 minutes, you can wash my rice and throw it in. Actually, I don't have to wait for that to happen. I can do it like right now. Right? Make sure to wash it, so at least wash and it's ready. Eh? Bless you. Bless you. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're people from Milwaukee.
Yeah.
I can't hear them tell me.
Yes, no, but from Monday, not in the week on the house.
No, it's alright.
Yeah.
It's alright. It's our favorite beer whenever I speak with it. If we reach the Corona sometime.
Yeah.
But it's our favorite beer, right? So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, beer or beer.
Yeah.
But we're not put our favorite beer over. Oh no.
No?
We're not put nothing over my favorite beer.
No, brother.
The bottom flavor.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember the top one, number 3, them have yesterday.
Oh yeah, we forgot.
None either.
No, I didn't have none yet because I just
And you buy the 4, you buy the...
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Alright, so turn this down. About 2 more minutes, my peeps. Sorry, my people, I was just talking to my brother. Pick up a couple of beers. You guys are supposed to know my favorite beer by now. It's Colt 45, but based on where they're coming from, they run out sometime, and you have to cross the border with it, and all this tariff and all these things with American dealing with. So we're Canadian, we're not on this tariff. Canadian are living though. American, the farmers, I'm sorry for them, but some of them bring it on themselves, really. You go vote for the wrong man. I'm not a politician, I'm not into politics. The only person on this planet I believe in is God Almighty. Yeah? But I can see what's going on around me. You tariff the people who's giving you the product that you want. How does that work? Because at the end of the day, you seem one have to pay for it. Even if you charge us more to give you your own stuff that you already pay for, that means that we are going to double the price. So we're still going to get our money. And then all of that stuff that we're getting, have to go sell it back to the American people. They're going to pay more money. And some of them start to find, lots of them start to find out, if not all of them. Some of them don't want to admit it. Want to say, oh yeah, and it will get better, you know, we'll okay. So all good. You do you, Canadian, we do we. So, wash my rice. If you were to wash your rice 2 or 3 times, till the water actually come clear. Water come nice and clear. So I wash it 3 times. Okay? And the 3rd time, the water come nice and clear. This is what you want. Nice. All right. Rice is clean. Yeah. Now I'm going to test out my whoosh. I want to see my carrot. About 2 more minutes. The potato, the sweet potato would have boiled out a long time because it grated. But because I cut up some of the carrot in small bits, that's what I have to wait to make it boil out. But people, it tastes good. It's good. No. Like I know it would now. No, double up the taste. All right, nice. Nice, my people. No. While that's gone, see, introduce. This is my turmeric juice. Okay? Healthy juice of the day. This is turmeric, ginger, and lime with a little bit of black pepper. You can make it in a tea, but I drink it in both tea and juice, right? So that's good. That is good, my peeps. To your health, or to our health. I'm telling you, it tastes good. Turmeric juice, you guys should try it. With about 1 spoon of honey. In that case, 2 spoons of honey. It's not about the sweetness, it's about the healthy part of it. Alright, now, let me up here, throw in my rice. Alright, people. Alright, right done. Put my rice in. No, I need a fork. You know what I'm saying? Once the rice is in the pot, don't use a spoon to stir it. You use the fork. Alright, Mr. Rice. I'll bring it up so you can take a look in the pot and you see what it looks like up here. Let's go take a look. Yeah? And that's my sweet potato carrot seasoned rice. Then real deal. The only thing I don't put in it is tomatoes because I used that one yesterday. Right, but so far we have onion, scallion, thyme, garlic, sweet bell pepper, right? Some Maggi seasoning, all-purpose Maggi bar, some Cool Runnings, some seasoned Cool Runnings, and a piece of coconut cream. We make it nice. See, with the tips of salt, no black pepper. We have ghost pepper in it, but only the skin of the ghost pepper, not the seed. The seed is where you cook for meat, or you steaming fish, yes. But we're not steaming the fish, we're gonna fry fish. So now we're gonna put a piece of silver paper over this. And actually I should turn it down right now, really. Because this pot have a tendency to burn real quick. So you gotta turn it right down in two so you don't get the rice burned. So alright people, I'm gonna put this camera right back down and then go check on it. Get some file paper, put in it. To see what's going on. Yeah? Alright, nice. First, bubble up. Alright. Now, so nice. That is it. Right now. So now I gotta wait till that's done cook now because if I'm gonna fry fish, I cannot use the small burner. And as you can see, let me show you what I'm talking about. See, in anything you do, when you cook, you cannot use this small burner to fry fish. It gotta be the big burner, and this stove only come with one. Right? 3 small burner and 1 big burner. Make no sense because the only thing you ever cook small is make like a pot like this. We need 3 of these big burner. 1 for fry fish, 1 for cook the rice, and the next one just in case you have a next dish you gotta cook. So and then 1 small burner, yes, but no. But it's apartment, you know. So yeah, as you can see, my flat stand up place are looking good. See, representing. See, that's the land of my birth right there. See, look, beautiful, done. Yeah. All right, my people, so now we'll go back here, so, but what we're gonna do now, people, we're gonna just go and pause for a minute. Then, because right now there's nothing to see but cooking, right? And everything I cook. Whatever dirty. So my beer of today wouldn't be Cold 45. It would be Canadian, right? And this is one of the beers that Not my favorite, but it's what it is. Until my beer come in, we take Canadian. Yeah, get this bad boy. I've gone to them since 1786. Alright, so that is it. Alright people, we'll go from pause and we'll come back and we'll start fry the fish. But we need this big burner still. We need this burner, really and truly. Ooh, ooh. Pot hot. Oh my god. Ah. And then I flashed my finger, hurt up my finger again. See? Yeah, man was born to deal with pain. Trust me. Because right now, this finger sprain is getting better still, but it's what it is, man. You know? It's like Gore said back to the door here, he's an energizer. Keep on, you get the hit and keep on ticking. It's getting better. Alright people, when we come back, we're going to show you what I want. Because by the time we come back now, those two bad boy, two nice big fish, we're going to steam them, we're going to fry them up nicely. See, we want to fry up nice and slow, not in a hurry. And then we go with the supper. And once we use supper, we don't even need gravy. No gravy intended with this food. So if you throw gravy upon it, you're gonna miss it. You're gonna miss the taste of it. Alright people, so now we'll come back, we're gonna pause, we'll come back, we'll finish up with some fried fish and see what's going on. See? We're gonna fry up these two boys right here. We'll fry up these two bad boys, so then splice them up so they can get the in between it. So you cut it up, splice it up, so you get some of the seasoning and rub it in inside of the belly, inside of the head of the fish. Yeah, that's how you have to do it. Yeah, that is it, my peeps. Alright people, stay tuned. We'll come back. We'll continue with fried fish and then that would be it. Alright, my peeps. No. But, alright, my people, I look at change of plan. I have to go and use the small stove until, but I'm going to switch it over because I'm going to start using this. But through the rice almost done dry out, I'm going to switch it over to that small burner, which will be good for the rice anyways. And then I'm going to use the big burner for my fish, because when you're frying fish, no joke, it has to be really hot. It has to, otherwise it makes no sense. And the oil have to be hot enough so when you drop the fish in it, it doesn't stick to the pot. And then I want a piece of scallion and just the stalk of the scallion underneath. Alright, so I get a piece of scallion, right? We're going to drop some scallion in it and some garlic in the oil. Right, so that you can get the flavor of the scallion, and once you get the fry, you just take them out once they burn out. Right? So let me do some switching. We want this over there. Woo, you fucker. Excuse me, people. I touch it once and I know it's hot, and I touch it twice and it's still hot. You think I wouldn't figure it out? Alright. I've got my big burner. Now I can warm this up. Wow. See how I know why it's hot in the paper. The file paper I put over it. I use the file paper and I cover the angle. And then the steam comes from the angle. Yeah, figured. Yeah, man, the steam. Alright, my people, now we have, actually, you know, I'm throwing my garlic. We have 3 pegs of garlic. Right? We have some piece of onions. I'm going to pop them in. And we want those to fry out, get the flavor of it, and start bubble. Right? Then we can throw in these 2 bad boys. Once we throw them in, just want to fry them up. We're going to show you what I want in the season rice pot, but give it a couple of minutes, make it, you know, keep it down. Get some rice pot. And that is it. Right? So we'll come back again, people, when let me show you what one I with the oil pot. Because the oil pot have hot enough, peeps. Yeah? As you see, it's not even hot yet, so it's after hot. Yeah? So let's give it a time. Right, we're going to throw a piece of pepper in it still. Yeah, so we're going to throw a piece of this pepper in. We have more than 1 piece, but let me show you what I've gone. Let me show you what's going on. Alright, that's good enough. Ghost pepper. And then we're going to reload back this. The best way to preserve your pepper is in the freezer. If you put them out in your kitchen and in the cupboard, they're gonna go bad real quick. It doesn't matter if it's organic or non-organic. It's just what it is. All right. Yeah, my pigs. Yeah. A piece of green onion, garlic, and a piece of ghost pepper. Okay, so you know we want this, we want make the oil come out nice and sweet. That's it. When you're doing your fried fish, this is what you have to do. Get a piece of onion, scallion, and some pepper. If you have an older one, habanero pepper, drop it in the pot. Don't cut it. You know, if your kid's gonna eat it, don't cut it. Just drop it in the pot. Just for flavor. But if kid's not gonna eat it, by all means, cut it, put it in the pot, and you see the outcome. You will taste the outcome in the fish. Okay? So I'm just flipping this. I want them to come out nice. Yeah. And that is it. So fish can almost go in. Just need to get a little bit hotter. That is it, my peeps. All right, let me see. Another fish. Almost ready to put them in. Oops, my bad. Make sure them season up on the inside. See that? Inside and outside in the fish head. Right? That is it. So, we're gonna drop this one in first. All right, peeps. Let's drop him in. All right. Drop in the next one. Shake them around so you know they won't, it's not stuck in, which is good. The hile is hot. Hot hile. Real hot tile. I think something pepper underneath this. Alright, nice. That is it. Let that bad boy keep frying. Let them go and do them thing. When we're ready to come back, we'll flip them. That's it. Alright, my people, let's stay tuned and go and watch what goes on. Our fried fish, and I'm gonna go check on my steam rice right now. Gotta check on my steam rice right now. No. Alright, look at this food. Look at that. See? That is it. That's my sweet potato, carrot, seasoned rice. Look at that, beautiful. You don't need gravy with that, people. Trust me on this one. You don't need no gravy with that. That's it. I just need to stir him up. So I'm looking for my 2-finger fork. This is my 2-finger fork. Alright people, let me just give me a minute. I'll put this down. And see what I want. Nice. Nice. That is it, my people. Sweet potato, carrot, seasoned rice. That's what I'm talking about. Then, now I'm dip on low. Just left him alone, make him go and dry out some more. While my fish them keep frying. That's what we want. Okay, so let's stay tuned, peeps. And just watch what we're going. Okay? Nice. Lift them up. Just checking them, make sure. Alright. Fish look good. Fish look good, my people. Looking good. That's what we're talking about. Fried fish, sweet potato, carrot, seasoned rice. It's a blessed thing, trust me. It's all around good food to eat. Right? Good food to eat. That is it. Right? Jamaican style. Don't. Oh. Look at that. Yeah. Alright, my people. Almost finished. Almost finished. And the rice now, the rice done, but I want to leave it at minimum and make it just dry out a little bit more. That's why I take the file paper off it, because the file paper is just to make it, help it cook properly. But once it cooks, you got to take the file paper off it, because it will create more steam create more water, and it will end up, you want it too soft, you want it just nice and shelly. Right? Nice. Nice. And the pepper and the garlic and the scallion, yeah, it will taste it in the fish. It's a good look all around. Now, finish with that. I'm going to check out all these. Nice. Yeah. Just clean up time. Oh, the fish is almost coming to an end. Turn him down. I'm good. Alright my people, that is gonna be a wrap. As you can see, we have a fish with sweet potato, carrot, seasoned rice, and fried fish. No gravy intended. I was gonna make some gravy, but you don't want the gravy with it. You just want to enjoy the fish and then enjoy the seasoned rice, because when you eat seasoned rice, everything is in one. Really, it comes in with the flavor of the rice, the seasoning, what you put in it, or you do it. Then you always have to cook up the seasoning first before you throw the rice in. Don't put the rice in and then put the seasoning on top. No, just make the seasoning kind of cook up first. Then you wash the rice, throw it in for better flavor, right? Yeah, I'm going to enjoy this fish. You ready for a beer? Babes, the beer of the day is not Cool 45. No, it's Cool 45 long distance cousin, Canadian. And these beer are 5%, so my beer now is all 8%, really and truly. But that is it, it's all good. One minute, my people. Alright, babes. I'll make sure before I hang this video. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Yeah, as I said, it's not my beer, but you know it's alright. And the funny thing is, this one also having barley. If you don't know what barley is, look it up. Barley is a good thing, you know. You know, these racers, they eat lots of barley. Nice. Tastes really good. Alright. Fish ready, my piece. That is it. Look at it. So, peeps, we're gonna enjoy some fried fish. Seasoned to the bone. Okay, we're gonna enjoy some real good fried fish. And my sweet potato, carrot, seasoned rice. Okay? You know how we do. When you cook, you gotta use your hand and create passion. My mama always told me that, my people. When I was young, I didn't understand what she's talking about, but it's when I get older I realize what she means. You gotta use your hand to make passion in everything, whether it's clothes, food, shoes, house, it doesn't matter. Yes, that is it. Alright. Alright, my people, thank you very much for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing to Flint Food and Adventure thing. I always try to come up with a way to create, to make sure to enjoy having rice. Right? And you have rice out there which is not healthy, and then you have healthy rice. Right? One of the rice which is not good for you, that brown rice, full of oil, man. There's so much oil in that rice. Why do you think it's so brown? But don't take my word for it. Do your own research. Right? But yeah. Otherwise, people, that is it for now. The food, seasoned rice, fried fish. It's out, people. Look at it. Food of the day. Right? That is it. All right, my people. Bless up. Until the next one. Peace.